open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports Page brought to you by Kaufman and Lind. All right, Mike Bianchi, what do you say we get the non-football related sports news done first, and then we'll zero in on Super Bowl weekend. Does that work for you?
It works for me. Magic did nothing at the trade deadline yesterday. That's the first time, by the way, under current president of basketball operations, Jeff Weltman, that they've made no moves at the trade deadline. I told you yesterday, I don't think they should have made moves. I think making no moves was the right move because I think this Magic roster is finally healthy. They've waited a long time for this roster to be healthy, and let's see what they do. The last half of the season here. They're in the playoffs as we speak if the season ended today, so I'm happy that the Magic are standing pat.
Then they went out last night, get a 127-111 win over San Antonio.
Absolutely. The Franz. Franz Wagner, 34 points. That's the second time in 3 games he's had over 30 points. So, yeah, big win for them last night, 127-111, as you mentioned. The Spurs, by the way, are 10-42, second worst record in the league. Maybe the NBA experts made a bit of a stretch when they said Victor Wembanyama is the most impactful draft pick since LeBron James. He's good. He's going to be good, but he hasn't had the impact that LeBron had as a rookie. Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah. Here's an interesting story. Former FSU golfer Cristobal del Solar, a Chilean native, posted the lowest ever score in a PGA Tour sanctioned event yesterday. Shot a 13 under 57, playing in the opening round of the PGA Satellite Tour, the Korn Ferry Tour in Colombia.
The what?
Good for him.
The Korn Ferry Tour.
The Korn Ferry Tour. It used to be, it used to be like the, I don't remember what it used to be, but this is like the AAA of the PGA Tour. Right. Before you get to the PGA Tour, you play the Korn Ferry Tour, and you can qualify for the PGA Tour from the Korn Ferry Tour. I think Korn Ferry is some sort of company of some sort.
Okay.
So, what else we have?
The Lightning did not have a very successful trip to the New York metropolitan area after losing to the Rangers. They get blasted by the Islanders last night, 6-2.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. FSU's filed another legal claim against the ACC to try to get the ACC's lawsuit against FSU thrown out. FSU's essentially saying, well, you guys filed a lawsuit, but you didn't get the approval, the 2/3 approval from the conference members before you filed the lawsuit. So it's sort of a technicality, but FSU's pulling out all the legal tricks to try to get the ACC's lawsuit against them dismissed so they can just have their lawsuit against the ACC heard in Tallahassee, if that makes any sense.
No, I think
the ACC's lawsuit was filed in North Carolina where the ACC office is. FSU's lawsuit is in Tallahassee, so obviously FSU wants the legal proceedings to take place in Tallahassee. Mm-hmm. So, home court advantage, if you will.
I got you.
All right. You ready for our Super Bowl pick?
Well, first, I guess Lamar Jackson MVP last night, as expected.
Lamar Jackson was named the NFL MVP for the second time in his career. Youngest 2-time NFL MVP in history. He's the only 2-time MVP, however, who hasn't played in the Super Bowl. So he was a landslide winner. He got 49 of the 50 first place votes.
Certainly had the chance to and didn't show up for the one that would have got him there.
Absolutely.
Anyway, yeah.
By the way, do you have an issue with Joe Flacco being the comeback player of the year over DeMar Hamlin, who only died on the field last year? And then
I have no issue whatsoever. Flacco came back and had a huge impact. DeMar Hamlin, I mean, come on, how much did he even play?
He did come back from a near-death. Maybe they need to have another category. I don't know.
The near-death comeback of the year? I don't know, man.
I don't know. By the way, Baker Mayfield finished third in the comeback player of the year. So, all right, you ready to make our Super Bowl picks?
All right. I was mentioning this earlier. This is the first time in a while I don't recall not having a team that I really am rooting for in a Super Bowl, and that's the case this year. I don't really care for either of these teams. How about you?
Yeah, I don't care who wins, but I think it's going to be a great game. I really do. The 49ers are 2.5-point favorites. They've been favored to win every game this season. That's how much people think of them. By the way, the past three teams to be favored in every game in a season, the 2007 and 2017 Patriots and the 2001 Rams, they each lost the Super Bowl. So that's not a good omen that the 49ers have been favored in every game this season. The Chiefs, by the way, no team has been the underdog in consecutive Super Bowls and won both games. The Chiefs were underdogs last year. They're underdogs again this year. So something's going to give with these streaks, all right? Yeah. You want to shoot first?
All right. I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm close to where the point spread is. I'm going to go 49ers edging out the Chiefs 27-24.
Okay. All right. The way I always make a pick like this is literally if my life depended on it.
Okay.
Who would I bet on? If my life depended on it, who would I bet on? And I would have to bet on Patrick Mahomes. I'm not betting against the Chiefs. I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Those guys have been too good for too long. So I'm going to go the Chiefs 31-27.
Okay. All right.
31-27. I think it's going to be a bit of a high-scoring game, even though both defenses are pretty good. So I'm going Chiefs. You're going Niners.
Yeah. So and we don't. I don't know. Taco obviously is picking the Chiefs because they're his Chiefs, right?
Yeah. Oh,
his
he would
Chiefs.
definitely be the Chiefs. Yeah.
Anyway,
he picked the Chiefs to win it at the beginning of the season.
He did.
So he's not going to go against that.
He did. All right. So we'll see. Hopefully, it is a good game. The spectacle that is uniquely something we do here in the United States, unlike any other sporting event. I'm looking forward to it, dog.
I just can't wait to hear Reba McEntire sing the national anthem.
Well, I thought you were going to bust out some Usher tunes there or something.
Well, I like the early Usher before he went commercial.
Oh, stop!
I liked him when he was just a ticket taker.
Mike, the Bulldog Bianchi from AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game's open mic on adjacent to us each weekday morning here on JRR, where he stops by for the sports page. Yes, it was very, very funny there. Bulldog, your Usher joke there. Sponsored by Kaufman and Lind Injury Attorneys.
That's right. Listen to Under Oath with attorney Jeff Kaufman every Saturday morning, 7:30 on FM 96.9 The Game. Catch extended versions of Under Oath by searching for Under Oath with Jeff Kaufman on your favorite streaming platform.
Listen, Heart Radio app.